The title of the practical is mastitis test. This is the practical again which belongs to the category of dairy microbiology. So that this is one of the tests which is conducted on milk which is related to microbiological quality of milk. So the aim of this practical is to check the quality of milk by mastitis test. Now let us first understand what is the meaning of mastitis and what is the importance of this test. So basically this test is related to testing the milk to know whether the milking animal is suffering from infection which is called as mastitis. So mastitis, which is also called as bovine mastitis. So it is not that mastitis disease is only present in animals, it is also present in humans. So here this bovine mastitis, it is a condition typified by persistent and inflammatory reaction of udder tissues due to either physical trauma or infections caused by microorganisms. So in general, in a single line, we can say that mastitis, as the name indicates, it is a kind of inflammation which results due to the bacterial infection. Now it is known that not only bacteria but other types of microorganisms are also responsible for mastitis. So this is an inflammation of the udder of milking animals. So it is a potentially fatal mammary gland infection that is common in dairy cattle worldwide. It is a disease known to cause the greatest loss of the dairy industry because this is one of the severe diseases and because of which the milking capacity of the animal it decreases and periodically it vanishes, and in severe infections the animal may die because of this infection. The udder of animals it gets swollen and it becomes very painful for the animals. So it is an infection of udder which makes the milking from these animals very difficult, and animal also find itself in painful situation. So what are the causes? There is a large cohort of microorganism species. It is a group of microorganisms which are known to cause mastitis. These includes viruses, mycoplasma, fungi, and mostly bacteria. All these are the veterinary pathogens. Bacterial microorganisms known to cause mastitis, for example, are Pasteurella multocida, Staphylococcus aureus, Streptococcus zooepidemicus, Streptococcus agalacti, Streptococcus pyogenes, Streptococcus faecalis, Mycobacterium bovis, Klebsiella species, Brucella abortus, Pseudomonas pyogenes, E. coli, Leptospira pneumoniae, etc. etc. So all these bacterial pathogens are responsible for this severe infection. Fungal pathogens responsible for mastitis includes Aspergillus fumigatus, Aspergillus medullus, Candida species, and Trichosporon. So fungal infection it may arise due to unhygienic or in case of absence of cleanliness conditions. Physical injury to the mammary cells exposes the tissues and which also leads to the infection. Poor hygiene and trauma. These are the major causes of this infection where because most of these pathogens are normal flora of skin and they may enter through broken tissues. The symptoms of this disease are the udder turns into a very hard mass and there is redness. It becomes swollen and hot. Hot because of the presence of inflammation, and even mere touching to the udder, it causes a huge pain to the animal and discomfort. Milk may be tainted with blood clots, foul smelling, brown discharge, and milk clots. So the consistency of milk in case of mastitic animals, it increases. That is one of the parameter to identify whether the animal is suffering from mastitis or not, the viscosity of milk. Then the severe effects of mastitis infection are milk yield totally stops or it is severely restricted. So milk yield capacity, it decreases. Then there is fever, increase in body temperature, loss of appetite, hindrance in mobility due to swollen udder and pain. The dairy animal develops sunken eyes, suffers from digestive disorders and diarrhea. Dehydration is the major condition that leads to weight loss, formation of pus in udder, toxemia or bacteremia, and even it leads to the death as a result of acute infection. Mastitis, it can be detected at an early stage, which is called as subclinical stage, before the appearance of the symptoms, through periodic California mastitis test, which is based on checking the viscosity of milk, which is also called as CMT. It is a quick test that can be performed on small milk samples. So early detection, it helps in preventing the progress of disease into clinical stage and causing heavy losses to dairy farmers. Now there are several ways of prevention of this disease. Uh, it is better to prevent mastitis before it becomes a problem. The measures are mentioned like this. So there has to be a provision of clean, dry, adequate bedding for cows, means the environment has to be clean. It has to be hygienic, in hygienic conditions. Cows has to be kept in hygienic conditions, and the cows should be clean while entering the milking area. Then there has to be use of different cloth or paper towel for cleaning of teats of each cow. Teats should be completely dry and clean before milking. There has to be use of germicidal uh, solutions before milking of the animals. Cows should be fed after milking so that they don't lie down immediately. So this prevents the entry of microorganisms into teat canals that are still open from milking. So these are the precautions which has to be taken into consideration in order to avoid or prevent development of mastitis infection. Of course, there is a treatment. It is a bacterial infection or fungal infection. It can be treated with the help of antibiotic, with the help of germicides, and with the help of germicides like 5% phenol, and proper cleaning of teats. So antibiotic treatment, it is a better option for the treatment of disease. Now, the test that we are going to study today is bromothiamol blue test for the detection of mastitis. Now let us try and understand the principle of this test. So the fact is that if the animal is suffering from mastitis, the milk from mastitic animal has an alkaline pH. So what is the reason for that? So if animal is suffering from the inflammation of mammary glands, that is udder tissues, then Due to inflammatory conditions, the permeability of blood capillaries in inflamed area, it increases, and that allows the alkaline blood constituents to enter in the affected area, that is sodium and bicarbonate ions. They are poured into the affected area. So lot of these alkaline contents are poured into milk, and therefore the pH of the milk it slightly increases. So in general, the pH of the milk in healthy cows is 6.5 to 6.8. It is near to 7, but it is not 7. So it is slightly acidic. But due to this inflammation, the pH of the milk it goes beyond 7 up to 7.4. So this is the pH of the milk in healthy animal. This is the pH of the milk in case of mastitic animal. So this alkalinity it can be detected by the addition of a pH indicator dye, because here we are only interested in knowing whether the pH of the milk is increased or not, and the easiest way is to add an pH indicator dye. So in general, these two pH indicator dyes are used: bromocresol purple, which has a color range of yellow to purple. That means under acidic conditions it is yellow, and under alkaline condition it is purple. Another indicator is bromothymol blue. The color range is under acidic conditions it is yellow, and under alkaline conditions it is blue. So mastitic milk possesses higher count of epithelial cells and alkaline pH. So this count of epithelial cells, that means the different due to inflammatory conditions, cell number in milk it may increase. So that is nothing but the somatic cell count. So in general, the cell count in milk it increases along with increase in pH. So both are the indicators, like alkaline pH of milk is an indicator, and supporting information it can be manifestation is in the form of higher count of somatic cells. This is the additional test which can be performed periodically, that is California mastitis test. Let us understand the principle of this California mastitis test. So basically the assessment of the results of CMT, it is based on the degree of gel formation in the milk, that is it is related to the viscosity of milk after the addition of certain reagents, and consequently uh, there are chances of errors also, because if the person who is involved in testing is untrained, then there can be uh, problems in the reading of observations and expression of results and conclusions. So therefore, BTB is the quickest test which can be performed by using small amount of milk sample. So the requirements are test milk sample, bromothymol blue solution, then test tubes, test tubes, clean pipettes, and there may be use of two different milk samples for the purpose of preparation of controls. They may be used, may not be used. So basically for control, we may have milk from healthy animal and milk from diseased animal or alkaline milk. So this will be useful for the preparation of negative control. This will be useful for the preparation of positive control, and we can check the results, that is a change in color can be compared with that of color present in test milk sample. So the protocol is very easy, that we have these three tubes. These three tubes are labeled as negative control, in which we have milk sample collected from healthy cow that must be having acidic pH. Test milk sample 5 ml is poured into this test tube, and for the preparation of positive control, alkaline milk sample 5 ml it is poured into this tube, and then there is addition of 1 ml of bromothymol blue in all these tubes. After mixing, immediately the change in the color it can be detected. So visualization of the results and final conclusions are drawn like this. So these are the three tubes. Middle one is the test one, then first one is negative control, third one is positive control that contains alkaline milk. So as we have seen that negative control that contains healthy milk, so the pH of that milk will be slightly acidic, like 6.8. So after the addition of bromothymol blue, the color remains yellow. So bromothymol blue under acidic condition it is yellow, under alkaline condition it is blue. So negative control, it is indicated by development of yellow color. Then now in this case the test milk sample is also showing, let us consider that test milk sample is also has developed yellow color, and of course the positive control which contains alkaline milk bromothymol blue under alkaline conditions it turns blue in color. So what is this conclusion that we can draw from this? That test milk sample is showing same color like that of healthy milk. So the animal is not suffering from mastitis. There may be development of blue color in test milk sample, that indicates the milk is alkaline, and it indicates that alkaline milk, it indicates that the animal may be suffering from mastitis. So in case of positive mastitis test, this one, the color of milk it becomes blue, so it indicates presence of alkaline pH. So therefore the mastitis test is positive, and the conclusion is the animal from whom the milk sample is collected may be suffering from mastitis disease. So in this case, or we may get conclusion, we may get results like this, that the color remains yellow. So in this case mastitis test is negative, and the conclusion is the animal from whom the milk sample is collected may not be suffering from mastitis disease. This is the quickest test to determine whether the animal from whom the milk sample is collected is suffering from mastitis or not.